Hi, hope you all are doing well no matter where you are watching this video from in the world. Have you ever thought of retirement? Where would you like to retire, when, and how? You don't need to be 65 or older in order to consider retirement. Today's video is an intro video to the retirement series, besides the two videos about Thailand and Philippines, being referenced in the right hand corner accordingly. And let's not forget a big thank you to all the subscribers so far. So we shall get started. According to International Living, these following 5 countries in Asia are rated based on 13 criteria, from buying and investing potential, renting abilities, the ease to obtain visas and residency, cost of living, healthcare, amenities to country development, and others. To many of us, we might enjoy the low cost of living opportunities for those exotic experiences and thrilling adventures, and immerse ourselves in the expat community. But on the flip side, we might also experience the cultural shock of retiring in Asia. Before we list these 5 countries, we just want to give you a glimpse into the whole picture about retiring in Asia. In general, we would say Asia is a completely different continent compared to Europe or North America in terms of healthcare, food, climate, even traffic, and how the economy works. In the US, a nice dinner out is at least $30, while in Asia, with $30 you can pay for 2 people. The lower cost of living does sound appealing when you can put your hard-earned money to better use. Especially Southeast Asia, the area is still relatively cheap with a full package of scenery from mountains to beaches. More in-depth videos about these Southeast Asian countries in the future. For retirees living in Asia, you can start the process of obtaining visas and residency, but not all countries in Asia do offer the program. For those that do, you should deposit money into the Asian country's bank and start the expat life. At the same time, as a US resident, you need to file tax every year and report the foreign bank accounts, as well as any earned income outside the US. And then, you must know how to offset taxable income by using foreign earned income exclusion, foreign tax credit, foreign housing exclusion. In this case, it's better to consult with tax advisors from your home soil. Healthcare in Asia can be private or government-run. You can choose what hospital you go to or pay it out of pocket if you have no insurance. As residents, you can choose to buy private insurance on an average cost of $10 per month through global insurance companies such as Cigna Global Insurance, GeoBlue, or IMG Global Medical for those who seek insurance on a budget. It is worth noting that global insurance is reliable for long-term global care, especially for expat retirees. Move on to 5 best countries to retire in Asia. Number 1. Malaysia. Malaysia is vast and home to beautiful beaches. There are wide varieties of land and terrain for adventure. Recommended cities to live in Malaysia include Kuala Lumpur, the capital, and Georgetown. The cost of living is 58.6% lower than the US. Cost of rent in the city center is $240 a month, and to buy an apartment per square foot is around $170. Number 2. Thailand. Speaking of Thailand, there's a more in-depth video referenced in the right hand corner again if you want to watch that video next. Recommended cities to live in Thailand are Chiang Mai or Hua Hin. The average cost of living is 50.5% lower than the US. Cost of rent in the city center is $512, and to buy an apartment per square foot is $360. Number 3. Cambodia. Recommended cities to live in Cambodia are Phnom Penh or Siem Reap. The cost of living is 49% lower than the US. Cost of rent in the city center is $400, and to buy per square foot is $175. Cambodia also makes it easy to obtain long-term stay visa without proof of income requirement. This really is a perk. Number 4. Vietnam. Vietnam possesses some exquisite scenery and a warm climate. Recommended cities to live in Vietnam are Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang. The cost of living is 59% lower than the US. Cost of rent in the city center is about $351, and Dubai per square foot is $257. On the downside though, Vietnam doesn't have a government-placed retirement visa, which makes it hard to stay for a long term. The longest visa is 3 months together with the ability to extend. Number 5. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a country located to the southeast of India. The recommended cities to live in Sri Lanka are Colombo and Negombo. The average cost of living is 57.7% lower than the US. Cost of rent in the city center is $200, and to buy per square foot is around $140. Sri Lanka offers a Dream Home Visa program that allows retirees over 55 who meet the country's financial minimum for expats a 2-year visa with the ability to renew. There must be a fixed deposit of $15,000 in Sri Lankan bank and a regular monthly income. However, after 2022, Sri Lanka hasn't been so appealing to expats as the country is still recovering from a financial crisis, so take extra caution. To sum up the video, retiring in Asia is very appealing, with the number one reasons being lower cost of living and warmer climate. Before you decide, make sure to do a lot of research, have a retirement plan in place, take into account all considerations, even the smallest details such as distance from international airports to the traffic. If you have a strong opinion about something happening in that country, we would recommend avoiding it. That's it for the intro video into the retirement series. If there's any countries you would like more information on, let us know in the comment section below. If you like this type of content, leave a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for quality content. Like always, go out and explore.